I just wanted to go to some announcements now in relation to regional Victoria. The active cases, the split that I spoke about before, 4,516 in Metro Melbourne and Mitchell Shire and around 255 in regional Victoria. 159 of those active cases, 159 of those 255 active cases, are from 6 local government areas that surround the Geelong corridor. That is why I'm announcing from 11:59 p.m. tonight, so essentially from midnight tonight, in the local government areas of Greater Geelong, Surf Coast, Moorabool, Golden Plains, Colac Otway and the borough of Queenscliff. People will no longer be able to have visitors to their home. There is currently a limit that is now going to 0 from midnight tonight. So you cannot visit friends, they cannot visit you. Hospitality venues will remain open, and I know that may seem counterintuitive, and many things in this virus are, but some of the transmission is household to household. The larger part of it is, of course, in workplaces, but some of the transmission is in households. And that makes sense when you think about it. People are not necessarily keeping their distance in their family home. It's a natural thing. You let your guard down. Hugs and kisses and handshakes, not necessarily adhering to the protocols that are a feature of hospitality, cafes, restaurants, pubs being open. They are supervised environments. They are regulated environments. There are time limits, for instance. They're in a very different set of circumstances. I know that it may seem, as I said, counterintuitive that you can go to the pub but you can't go to your mate's place, but ultimately that's where the data drives that decision. The data drives that decision. That's where the transmission is. It's not in cafes and restaurants, but it is in small numbers in people's homes, one family to another. A group of visitors either getting it from a family that have got it and may not know, or vice versa. So from midnight tonight, 11:59 p.m. tonight, there can be no visitors to your home if you're in any of those local government areas that I have listed. I'll come back to some broader commentary about regional Victoria, but the second announcement that I want to make is that from 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night, so midnight Sunday night, every single person in regional Victoria, when out of their home, will need to wear a mask or a face covering. In other words, the rules that currently apply and have been so well taken up by, and I'm very proud to think that people across Melbourne and Mitchell Shire have stepped up and are wearing masks. It's very hard to find anybody as you move around the community that isn't wearing a mask, and I'm deeply grateful to each of them for doing that. It's inconvenient, it's challenging, but it's essentially stage 4 for Melbourne, and it's something we can do in regional Victoria without causing significant economic cost, but getting a really significant public health benefit. So that is from midnight Sunday. Everyone in regional Victoria, and therefore everyone across the whole state, will have to wear a mask, and I stress, or a face covering whenever they're out of their home. The usual exemptions that are now pretty well understood in terms of metropolitan Melbourne and Mitchell Shire, strenuous exercise, some of the things that the Chief Health Officer has spoken to, they will apply in regional Victoria as well. But I don't think this is the biggest leap. Because I think that, again, this is a point of pride. Many people in regional Victoria, where they have that sense that they can't distance, they can't maintain that 1.5 metres, are already wearing masks. That's certainly the case in a number of very big regional cities. So that is an appropriate next step. Both these decisions are on the advice of the Chief Health Officer.